Is it time to sell your ZBCN or is it time to buy? So there's been a lot of FUD lately, a lot of negative price action in the last couple of days. A lot of people are concerned what they should do or what they should not do. There's some news on the side that we'll get into as well, which is extremely important. So we'll definitely be getting into that. But let's just deconstruct one by one what are the reasons for ZBCN going down right now and what we can do about it in the time being. Last video, guys, I'm going to jot your memory down if you are on the channel. We did see this key level that we were talking about. Sorry, I'll change it to the hourly time frame. We did see this key level we were talking about, which was the 0.0058, and we did see ourselves lose that level here. So it was around this mark here where I was like, if we lose this 0.0058 level, we're going to fall down, crash below a cliff, and that we did, right? So a lot of people were concerned, and we did see a massive crash here. Like, it actually is pretty massive. I know we did run up like a lot, so you might not feel it if you're an early investor, but if you're looking here, guys, it literally is about a 30% correction to the bottom wick, but now we've actually bounced back. But we're sitting at about 4.0046, which is kind of steady, right? We did have that recovery, but we're dropping back down again, struggling to pick up on that volume and interest to push it to highs and all-time highs again. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel, guys, because this is new Zebec Network news is going to be something that I think pushes the price up and up again. So there is a post here by the ZBCN official. Zebec's growth continues to accelerate. Our May 2025 report shows strong traction across payroll and card volumes, with partial data post-science card acquisition now beginning to flow in. So massive news. Like we said before, they did acquire the science card. Expect even stronger numbers in the months ahead as full integration takes hold. That is exactly what we're looking for. This new worldwide adoption, payroll, changing the way payroll works, and all these Zebec cards and everything. So just adopting a whole new kind of financial system online, right? Using blockchain. That's the whole premise of Zebec Network, right? So we've got a lot to uncover here. Where are we to from here? Is it time to sell? Or is it potentially time to buy again? So we have talked in other videos about how this Bart Simpson kind of charting pattern is typically bearish. And that's why I said, guys, if we lose this level at 0.0058, you guys can go check my other previous video on ZBCN. This was a key level to hold. This was key support. We did see the support here as well. We did see the support here as well. So it's key level, guys, right? So we did lose that and we fell and we crashed here and we found support. So a lot of people say that, you know, TA doesn't mean anything, but guys, what's the chances you find these key support levels here? We bounced off this exact level at the 0.0042 really well. We had this morning star reversal happen and then we broke up higher and higher. But now we're finding it hard to find that volume again. We need to reclaim that 0.058. So guys, I think at this point now, you're looking at a good DCA opportunity. I wouldn't be aping in with size at this point in time because there is definitely more downside that's can happen, right? It can happen, but it's a great DCA place to get into, in my opinion, because we do know the falling knife has already happened, right? So we're not buying at this point where it just kept crashing. It would have been a bad trade to buy here on the way down before that falling knife kind of leveled out a bit. So we did find a little bit of support. We bounced off that 0.042. So if we do reclaim the 0.0058, you can go long on ZBCN, in my opinion, because I think we'll find all-time highs very quickly. However, if we're sticking around here, we could lose that key level of 0.0042 again, and then it's kind of open air down all the way down to 0.002. But realistically, that's not going to happen, in my opinion, because there's so much bullish news. We just read the ZBCN news here about the monthly volume report to do with payroll, Zebec cards, real world implementation, guys. So this is something that's happening in the real world that will probably push it further and further up. We would realistically want to see some price action, you know, stabilizing a bit. Maybe if we retest this level and bounce back, retest here and maybe try and use this as an area of support again. Like, we want to build that as support rather than resistance, because now this 0.0054 level has acted as resistance. We got rejected from there on this hourly time frame back here on 2 o'clock on June, and we kind of want to use that as support, build a bit of support here and run off to the races. That's kind of the typical charting pattern we'll want to see on the hourly time frame. But let's just clear all that here and move to the daily time frame. So in my opinion, guys, definitely not a time to sell your ZBCN. You kind of missed the top here that we were talking about, how there would be a lot of sell pressure here. Opportunity to sell and short there. But the thing is with me, guys, I'm not trading this type of coin. You can if you'd like so. There's actually a bit of structure to trade with, but it's not something I'd like to short-term trade. It's something I believe in long-term, that it's a great hold. And if you get these opportunities, especially down here, to DCA into this project, perhaps you're late. You've got some nice buy-in dollar cost averaging prices at this level here. So like I said, guys, I think it's something you should be building on top of. If you're building a nice portfolio, time to buy again, because we have found that little bit of support. I think it's a decent time to start dollar cost averaging. We could be off to the races sometime soon, but like I said, we need to reclaim those key levels that we've been speaking about a lot, because let's give ZBCN a little bit of leeway, right? We have pumped up just so much on the daily, and with any pump this hard comes a little bit of retracement, or at least people taking profits, right? So I think this is going to keep going. All the ties with XRP, the potential Coinbase listing, so much bullish news. Like this latest post by Zebec Network was actually massive. A lot of people viewed this, a lot of likes. I like it myself. A lot of bullish news coming out for ZBCN. Don't be too alarmed, guys. Like, you know, just zoom out. Look what's happening realistically. You know where this is going if you're someone who believes in this project yet again. Find me a graph that doesn't have this same type of shit happen. I mean, take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, any super successful crypto project. There is absolutely drops like this. It's nothing to be completely alarmed about at the moment. But like I said, there's some levels we don't want to lose, especially on the daily time frame. We don't want to lose this 0.004 mark. We did have nice support here with a big Morningstar reversal as well. So we wouldn't want to lose that. Otherwise, it's free air to about 0.002, like I was saying. But yeah, guys, for now, looking great. I think the bullish news is going to help hold its support levels. We definitely don't want to lose the level that we're holding on to at the moment, right? So there's a lot going on, guys. I think just stick to the course. We've got a lot happening with ZBCN at the moment, and any way you kind of get fooled into selling your bags could cost you long term. This is if you truly believe in it. But a lot of people have been shaken out very easily so far. So some people just have that tendency in crypto to get shaken out and sell their bags nice and early. But that's all good. If you guys believe in it long term, start stacking, keep believing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.